We just talk about a little bit about the gist in chapter 2, Peter Pan. So what do you remember what I just told you? So let's talk starting out the beginning of the chapter 2. What happened between Peter Pan and the Darling Children? I'm giving you one or two choices. Okay? One, Peter Pan will crawl into the window and while the Darling Children was sleeping. Two, Peter Pan ring the doorbell and walk right to the front door. Which one it is? So you do know what's going on. Alright, so Peter Pan close to a window, right? So what would the Darling Children were doing? They were sleeping. Yeah, you're right. Alright, so and then what happened after he walked in there and checking out the Darling Children? What happened after? Remember we talking about the doll, Nana? What did she do? She nipped, yeah, nipped him, and what type of thing from Peter Pan came off? Yeah, his shadow. That's right. So his shadow came off, right? And does your shadow come out like that? No, right? So that's pretty, that's kind of fantasy. That's not real, right? So, all right. So after his shadow got nipped off, what happened to his shadow? He ran. Yeah, he ran off. And what happened? So now we got a problem. So what's the solution? Wendy found shadow, and what else did she do for him? She found the shadow, and she maybe saw it back on. Do you think that happened in the story? Are you sure? Good. All right. So then, what happened after? What happened? What happened between Peter and Wendy? Did they become like enemy? They just don't like each other, or they became friends? What happened between them? They became enemies. Let me ask Stephanie. Do they become enemies? So what happened between Peter and Wendy? Yes, Genesis. They became friends, right? So did you think that Peter trusts Wendy? No. So this chapter also introduced Tinkerbell for the first time, right? So how do you know Tinkerbell didn't like Wendy? Yeah, what kind of things she did? She pulled her Wendy's hair. So yeah. So now we know. We got the character of Peter, who's kind of very playful, right? But also silly, right? Also three kids, and that's Wendy, John, and Michael. And what else? What else? We also learn about Tinkerbell. Tinkerbell is not just a fairy; she's a jealous fairy. All right. So, so that's the beginning of the story, and at the end, what happened to Darling Children? Because we know the parents. So, what did the parents decide to do? Stephanie, do you remember? Mm-mm. Genesis. Do you remember chapter 2? At the end of chapter 2, what did Darling parents want to do? They went to a party. So close to the house, but they went anyway, right? So what else happened to a Darling children after the parents left for the party? Yes, Genesis. Mm-hmm. Peter took them. That's a big deal. They left home without the parents aware. And then what a jealous fairy didn't like Wendy, so Wendy's like got a lot going on. Right? So that's a chapter 2. So So let's talk about
It sounds
the
like Peter Pan cannot be one.
Peter Pan cannot be what?
I feel like Peter Pan cannot be one.
Cannot be with Wendy?
I think they're kidnapping them. Like,
Well,
Peter's
almost
kidnapping
that, right? Except, yeah. What happened to who?
No, but sometimes when they kidnap, they don't take them. It's not like kidnap them.
I agree with what Lucy says. So it's not really a kidnap because the kids actually enjoying it, you know? All right, let's move on. So now we can talk about the time. All right, the time. So what time we talk about though? So at the beginning,